Welcome back. I'm Tyler, you're watching Scarfing Scarves, and welcome to another installment of This Is Not Last Week Lolita News, because this devil went down to Georgia for an amazing event, and the following is a special report on what happens when you send a pillar of salt over state lines. It all started in Atlanta, Georgia. I was invited as a special guest at Puvithel Presents Betty Beat, and after getting picked up at the airport by Puvi and a friend of hers by the name of Jen on Friday afternoon, a barbecue place after that, and being dropped off at the hotel to check in post-noms, the weekend was off to a great start. Shout out to Jen for giving me an entire gift bag, by the way. I was not expecting this, and while I ate a decent amount of the things included, I'm still so heckin' touched about the whole thing. I have nothing for you to show because I ate and used everything already, but it was amazing. I swear, it was awesome. Thank you, Jen. And we wrapped up Friday night at a sushi place where I may or may not have inhaled half a freshwater eel. Which brings us to Saturday morning, Sublime Donuts, and the world of Coke. Given that the event wasn't until Sunday afternoon and we had the entire day to kill, the designer behind Puvithel had planned for us to visit the world of Coke for reasons the common observer might think had something to do with this reporter's preference for all things Pepsi. That common observer would be absolutely right, and that is exactly how we wound up spending an impressive amount of time in an alternate reality experience where Coke is God and all who doubt that will be liquefied, bottled, and sold to the masses with a refreshingly carbonated bite. Those who survive the brainwashing film where you first enter are sent to reconditioning camps known as the 4D experience, where they are shaken until stupid, and it is said that the great white bear chews on the bones of those lucky few who escaped backstage. In all seriousness though, I had a lot of fun. However, you will pry my Pepsi out of my cold dead hands. Moving right along, after making it out of the world of Coke with 2 Christmas ornaments and an immediate need to find food before I considered bear brisket a viable option, Puvi dropped Jen and I off for some burgers before we wandered over to the Georgia Aquarium. Now, I thought I was familiar with aquariums. I had recently hosted a meetup at one in Texas, and I thought I knew roughly what to expect. I was dead wrong, but I thought that at the time. This thing was amazing. It had whale sharks. And in betwixt my losing my ish at each and every exhibit, watching giant manta rays do backflips, beluga whales play with toys, otters dip and dive, and all sorts of waterbound creatures just exist in these massive dense tanks, Jen and I stopped and just stared at the fracking variety. There were fish everywhere. Above, below, and to the side, this aquarium is designed like a Rubik's Cube, but without the confusion. And by the time we finished looking at all there was to offer, we were utterly exhausted and happy to accept a ride from Puvi back to our various quarters. We had dinner at a Korean barbecue later that night, and I'd like to give a shout out to Thea? I'm gonna say Thea. I hope it's not Thea. I'm sorry if your name is Thea! We had dinner at a Korean barbecue later that night, and I'd like to give a shout out to Thea for making awesome KBBQ for us, especially given that there wasn't a single other person at the table that wouldn't have immediately set that place on fire. And Saturday night. Cue Sunday morning. And it is finally the day of the event. It was held at the Smyrna Community Center in Georgia. The event space is gorgeous, and it even sits backed up to a little lake with greenery and walkways making for great photo opportunities for anyone who wanted to go outdoors after the tea. I'd gotten there early enough to see the space before all the attendees had been let in, and I was very impressed with what Puvi and the volunteers had accomplished. The Yumi Kawaii theme was on point. Tables were decked out in red and white, and the teacups spotted honey-filled syringes, dyed red, ready to sweeten your tea with a medical theme. Towers of pastries sat in the center of menus written like prescriptions, and the tea itself was housed in first aid kit boxes. There was even a full-on Puvithel pop-up in the adjoining room, and I was just blown away at the amount of things on site to see and do. Did I mention there was a craft table to make your own headdress? Because that was a thing! The amount of work that went into this must have been intense, and every ounce they put into it was a success, because this place turned out fantastic. The attendees were let in shortly after I arrived. A scavenger hunt was convened, and I answered a short Q&A where I remember exactly none of the questions due to my brain rebooting under pressure. There was a raffle for apparel and a bag, and while everyone else was eating sweets and sipping tea, it came time for Puvy and I to wander table to table to say hi and generally pretend to be functioning human beings. This went really well until people started giving me things, which immediately led to a full-scale meltdown to the exact sector of my skull that is supposed to produce sentences. You can't be that nice to me and expect me to make words at you in a manner that doesn't sound like complete gibberish, and I am now going to open these for you guys on screen because I can't deal with human kindness and now you have to suffer too. Seriously though, I was so glad to see all of you, and I had so much fun hanging out at the various tables, getting to know people from different communities, and I want to thank each and every one of you for coming to this event and making my experience there so memorable. I felt so fortunate to be able to spend time with you guys, and as the tea was wrapping up, I felt I'd gotten to see just a little bit of the great community Georgia has to offer. By the time the event was over, I was just fracking impressed. Puvithel and the volunteers had really gone above and beyond. The space was amazing, and the event turned out to be something I don't think you could have gotten anywhere else. Puvy had seriously succeeded at crafting a Yume Kawaii world, and I'd braved the TSA without blinking to do it all again. So, to Puvy, the volunteers, and attendees, thank you for having this pile of salt out to your state. I had a fracking phenomenal time, and this time there's not an afterword because my flight left on time and I wasn't stranded in a foreign country because my host wasn't a human walnut. Because that's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you for watching, and before you wonder what happened to LWLN, plan a coup, and demand my head on a platter for daring to push the news show into next week, you should know that this show is sponsored in part by BB&B. Check out their amazing accessories in their online shop, bbnb.net. That is, if you're willing to fight me for them. This is my favorite jewelry brand, and I will end you where you stand. Also, I would like to send out a massive thank you to my patrons who have curiously grown in number as of late. Are you recruiting? And should you like to join this steadily growing mob of unknown agenda, you can head over to patreon.com/lastweeklolita news for more material you don't need in any capacity. There's a vlog now. Enter at risk of your own sanity. Thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Seriously, there's so many I had to put them in a bag. First, just to keep my cat from laying on them, but still. All right, first off, I gotta show you guys something. This is crazy. This is probably the craziest. All right, this one, I have a list. I didn't want to forget people's names. This one is from Glimmer Bat. It's a brand called Glimmer Bat, and she gave me an entire bag. Look at this bag, it's a whole thing. And there's so much in it. She makes bath products and lip glosses, and Puvy had her make lip glosses. She paid her to make lip glosses. Don't go looking for free lip glosses from her. But see, it says Betty Beat on it. You probably can't see it because the camera's really far away, but it says Betty Beat. And Glimmer Bat made that. And that's her whole brand. And she got me, oh my God, she got me like showers, steamers, like that. Oh my God, you can't smell it, but it smells amazing. She got me shower steamers. She got me, what is this? What is this? A solid lotion, which by the way, I've never used a solid lotion before in my life. She got me like a bath bomb. I'm trying to be quick here, but it's amazing, and I don't want to like chunk it to the floor, so I'm gonna be going up and down. I don't know what this is. This is another soap. It's an amazing soap, and it looks like a little jack-o'-lantern. And I love it, and it's amazing. And I have one that's like a skull. This one's a skull. I think it's a soap too. It is, I think. It's, hang on. The Diabolical Dr. Deverak soap. I probably butchered that. But she got me a skull soap and a jack-o'-lantern soap. And there's a ghost soap. Oh my God, I forgot about the ghost soap. I'm sorry. I'll stop yelling at you now. I just love it. Look at his little face. I don't know if you can see him or not, but he's amazing. That's another soap too. And I got more things. Hang on, I gotta set things down. And I got this, what is this? It's micellar water, Micellar. I think it's supposed to take your makeup off, and it's amazing, and I love it. I'm gonna put that down. All right, I got one more thing. Well, actually, I have a couple more things. What is this? This is Don't Eat Me bath salts, Morticia. I think it's bath salts, you guys. Not the kind you snort and then go on a crime spree after. Don't associate that with Glimmer Bat, I'm so sorry. This looks amazing though. It reminds me of like frog's breath from like a witch or something. I'm checking the time on the camera because the camera will just like randomly stop on me sometimes. We're good, we're good. What is this? This is an Ursula mask with clay. Spiffy. And this, what is this? What is this? It is Glimmerbat Studio Lestat de Lioncourt Sugar Scrubs. It's a sugar scrub, and it's held together with a really cute little, like, tape thing. All right. One more thing, all right? This is Glimmerbat Studio Lip Balm Cinnamony Monster and her business card, which you should totally visit her at Glimmerbat Studio. Her Etsy is etsy.com/shop/Glimmerbat. You can also check out facebook.com/Glimmerbat, and her stuff is really amazing, and it was so sweet of her to give me all these things, and now you just have to suffer through me opening the other things. I love it. Thank you, Glimmerbat. Sorry, it's like the top of my head bow that said that. I'm still checking on the camera time. We're good. And then, okay, and I have another thing here. I don't think I ever figured out who gave me this one. I might have. Hang on, I got a list. Swespian. I don't know if that's your Insta name. I think it's probably your Insta name, your Instagram name. Gave me a flower that she made. They made this themselves. They made this handmade little flower, and they just make these flowers. And I thought it was so sweet that she gave me one, or they gave me one. I'm presuming on she, because they were very pretty, and I just immediately presumed girl. I'm sorry if that's not your pronouns, but it's very pretty, and I love it. They gave me this flower that they handmade, and I love that. I'm gonna put that down. Okay, what's up next? Let's see, hang on. And also, Jen. Oh, hey, here's one thing left from Jen's gift basket that I still have. It is cherry blossom hand cream, and I love it because my hands get dry and my knuckles can crack and it hurts. So, like, thank you. It was great, especially in Canada. Canada was a whole other story in dryness. Holy shit. And then I've got this thing right here. What is this? The embroidered thing is from Courtney Bemis. Courtney Bemis. The Bemis. I believe you are the Bemis on Instagram, Courtney Bemis. She embroidered, Courtney Bemis embroidered this Stay Salty with Scarfing Scarves little thing. She embroidered that, and she gave it to me, and I thought that was the sweetest thing ever, and I love it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put that down. And then Thea, I got a shout out to you again. Thea gave me these like tea tree masks, and by the way, my skin is super sensitive, and it gets really pissy about everything. And it didn't react at all to these. So these were amazing. Thank you so much, Thea. And shout out to Eric for those donuts and for taking pictures. That was also very important. But those donuts were amazing. All right, I've got more. I'm so sorry, there's so many things. Oh, there's a whole box. All right, hang on. All right. I do believe this is a picture of me with the designer behind Glimmerbat right here, which is really sweet of her to give me this because I love little physical pictures because I want to put them on my wall. So if you have like pictures of me together and like print them out on like photo paper and give them to me, I will be like the happiest person ever. Let me put this down. I got a thing from Kitty Kaya. Let's see, she has an online shop at www.kittykaya.etsy.com. I'll put like the name on screen, obviously. And she gave me like a button that says, I am the occasion, which I thought was sweet, I love it. She gave me this sugar, spice, salty, not nice, which I love this thing. It sparkles, it's glittery and like holographic at the same time. And I immediately affixed it to my bag and I was like, no, Tyler, take it off the bag if you want it in the video. So I had to take it off my bag to show you. It's going back on my bag though, I love it. And she also got me a sticker, I think it's a magnet. It's an Art by Kitty Kaya magnet. Look how pretty it is. It's amazing, I love it. That was sweet. She didn't have to give me anything. None of these people had to give me anything, but they did, and it was nice. I'm gonna put this down. All right, I feel like I've got one more thing. I have a couple more things. All right, and then this like, it says bitch ass. Who gave me this? Okay, hang on, I've got a list. Who gave me the bitch ass? Why? Is this still recording? Please still be, thank God. Okay, what else? Hang on. Serafina gave me this bitch ass brooch, pin. You can pin it to yourself, all right? You can pin it to yourself and just project bitch-ass energy. Thank you, Serafina. I'm so touched. Okay, I feel like I'm missing somebody. All right, I got Thea, I got Swesbian, I got Glimmerbat, I got the embroidered thing from Courtney Bemis, I got bitch ass from Serafina. Oh, one more thing, two more things technically. I got these little Disney stickers from, oh, this was also from Courtney Bemis. She also gave me these Disney stickers. I can't really show them to you, but they're like of the old style, like little mouse thing. I feel like I'm playing poker the wrong way by showing this to you. You can see my big ass list here. But yes, Disney stickers. She gave me 3 of them, and I love them. And there's like one more thing, and also I have the Puvithel Betty Beat Tea Party menu. And then lovely Lunette gave me a bunch of her favorite YouTubers on the back of this, which I won't share with you because they're mine and I want to check them out first, and I'll look at them and then maybe I'll tell you about them. But thank you, lovely Lunette. I always need more people to watch. But the last thing, which I don't think I ever got a source for. I went looking and I couldn't find who gave me these, and I love them, and I hope you'll take credit and I can post them on Instagram and be like, who made these? But I got this beautiful little like lemony heart bracelet in multicolored pattern, and it's so beautiful, and I just love it so much. And I got this little moon clip too. Who gave me this? If you gave me this, I asked on Instagram, but no one responded. Tell me. I want to like show your shop on Instagram or something like that, because that was so sweet. This is great. I love it. Thank you so much. Please identify yourself. I need to know who you are. Okay, so that's all the things. I'll put it away now. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You had to suffer with me. Okay, let me put this away. I got this.